Welcome, listener. You've stumbled upon the Unexpected Podcast. Whether you're meant to be here or not, you might want to prepare yourself for a world of stories you won't hear anywhere else. They are, after all, quite unexpected.
Houses! These are structures where humans reside. As you may have heard, houses come in a variety of shapes and sizes. They provide protection from the elements and from an uncertain outside world. But what if the real danger is inside of a house? For houses possess many nooks, crannies, and mysteries. They are also where you will find the most personal interactions between friends, families, and lovers. And as our next story reveals, the bigger the house, the bigger place to hide secrets. Sit back as I erect the 5-floor frightmare of House of Steves.
Looks like another dead night at the hot dog stand.
Hey, pass me one of them dogs. I'm hungry.
What, this one? But it's all shriveled and small like an old man's pecker.
So what? Just give it to me and stop making a fuss.
Are you sure you want this dog, man? It's got a lot of grease on it.
Yeah, I like 'em greasy. Just ask Lorraine.
Lorraine? Don't tell me you two are bunking up together again.
Indeed we are, Dougie. In fact, we're official now. We sealed it with a kiss last night.
Now you're just blowing smoke up my ass.
Don't believe me? Come over tonight and I'll prove it. You can watch us howl at the moon like two feral wolves.
Can't. I've got someone coming to my house to get rid of all the rat babies living in my walls.
Oh, that's right. You have a rat infestation.
Yes, it really upsets me, Wyatt. I just bought the house last Friday. In fact, I took all of my money out of my 401k. This was a serious investment.
Are you liking it otherwise?
Oh, it's not bad. There was a bunch of caca on the walls when I moved in. The realtor thinks it's a bunch of kids from the boys' ranch up the road coming over to party. You won't believe this, but they even wrote some real obscene words on the wall. Words I'm just not comfortable saying. Words like dick.
Well, perhaps one day me and Lorraine can stop by for a visit. We could make love on your couch once the sun goes down.
You're not coming over to make love on my couch, Wyatt. Unless you're just blowing smoke up my ass again.
Perhaps I am. So what?
Well, perhaps you'd like to come over and listen to some tapes I found behind the upstairs toilet.
Tapes? Quit blowing smoke up my ass. What kind of tapes? Something sexy?
Sorry to break it to you, but these aren't sex tapes of any sort. They belong to the guy who lived in my house before me. His name is Stephen O. He was making a documentary about a family he knew in their weird house. It's got some real freaky stuff in it. Well, I've only listened to the first few tapes. I'll probably listen to some more of it tonight. Alone. In my bathtub.
Maybe I could have the ones you're finished with.
Yeah, fine. Take 'em. Just don't get 'em all greasy.
You have my word, Dougie.
Oh, stupendous. Now, if you don't mind, I think I'm gonna ditch this hot dog stand.
Be my guest. I'm ready to spend my time alone with some hot dogs and a few of my fondest memories.
Now, quit blowing smoke up my ass. You're gonna go slather your nude body with mustard. We all know it.
All right. It's time to indulge my senses with a bit of sweet music.
Keep away from me, get back, go away from me. I said keep away from me, get back, go away. Please leave, keep away from me. Get back, go away. If your name's Steve, I said keep away from me.
Alright, hope this works. I haven't used one of these old cassette tape recorders in years. So we just got back from our vacation to the Ozarks. We walked inside our house, and something is going on. Why don't you tell us what you saw, Fiona?
Well, it seems there's now a door in the ceiling of our daughter Tamantha's bedroom that must lead to the attic, except it was never here before.
Tamantha, you saw the door first. You can confirm it was never there before, right?
Right. Dad, there was no door on my ceiling. I'm kind of creeped out by it. And why are you taping this with a cassette recorder? Should you be using your phone? Get it on video at least?
You never know what happens with those videos on your phone, Tamantha. These tapes, on the other hand, they last for years. Now, I'm going to call Steve L. to see if he knows anything since he was house sitting for us. Let me just dial his number here.
Yeah, hello? This is Stephen L.
Hey, Steven, this is David from down the road. The David you were house sitting for this past week? Yeah, that's the one. Listen, I wanted to thank you again for watching the place while we were on vacation. It looks immaculate, but I just have one minor question for you.
Oh, I knew this would come up. Listen, you said I could have 5 popsicles, and I took 6. I'll pay you back.
Oh, no, it's not that. Though we will certainly talk about that later. I'm wondering if you know anything about the door we found in Tamantha's bedroom ceiling. Now, I'm not saying you had anything to do with it. It's just, it wasn't there when we left. Want to know if you heard anything weird or perhaps interesting?
A door in your daughter's ceiling, you say? Odd. Though, as you know, my grandfather, Stephen D., built that house of yours.
Right, but what does that have to do with the door that we found at just this very moment? Your grandfather's been dead for quite some time.
Or has he?
Yes, he has. You're at least 65 years old now. Your grandfather could still be alive at 105, perhaps. But I'm just not convinced. I'm sorry. And even if he is, I don't see what that has to do with a new door in our house. Unless you're implying he came into our house, built a new door in my daughter's ceiling, and left without you knowing, which at his age would be an incredible feat. Wouldn't you say?
You know, what you just said, it could really be considered pretty ageist.
I said it'd be incredible. Oh, all right. Thanks for letting me know. So you don't know where the door came from then?
That is correct.
Very well. Goodbye. Well, that settles it. Stephen L. doesn't know where the door came from. I just hope I got all that on tape. In fact, I'm going to set up recording devices all over the house and tape everything that happens. It's going to be a lot of tape. Perhaps too much tape. But we must solve this mystery together as a family.
Dad, I really don't want to sleep in my room tonight now that there's a weird door in the ceiling.
Too bad.
Ugh, my dad is so annoying. I should be able to sleep wherever I want. And yet they still treat me like a kid even after I graduated from college with an astrophysics degree. So what if I need to live at home for a while? I mean, in this economy, it just makes sense. What the heck was that? That sounded like someone running down the hall. That knocking was directly behind me, and there's no room on the other side of this wall. Only a dense, uninhabited forest full of mysteries. That means the knocking either came from outside or from somewhere in the walls. What the? It looks like that weird door in the ceiling is opening. Yikes! Someone just dropped from the attic, hit the floor, laughed, and ran away. I've never been so scared in my entire life. I probably shouldn't do this, but I think I need to follow him. Hello? Creepy person that just fell out of the door from my ceiling, giggled, and then ran away into the hallway? Come out of that door right now. I know you're in there.
Samantha! Oh, what's going on? Why are you still up at this hour of night?
Mom, it's 9:30. You and Dad are the only two people on planet Earth who consider that late. And I'm out here because someone just jumped from that weird door in my ceiling and ran away. And why are you in the linen closet?
To grab linens, Samantha. It doesn't take an astrophysics degree to figure that out. Now, for Pete's sake, we just got home from a long vacation to the Ozarks. Your dad and I need to rest. Can't this mysterious person falling out of the door of your ceiling wait until morning?
No, Mom. It could be dangerous.
Yeah!
Honey, is that you? I heard a noise. Did you just drop the linens?
Oh no, there he is again! Excuse me! Hey! Hey, you! Put our daughter down now!
Fast as fast can be. You'll never catch me.
David, he's heading for the new door into Samantha's room. You have to catch him! What the? He just sprang into that door carrying our daughter like he was on a spring. We have to follow him. Here, give me a boost.
Okay. Wait, how will I get up there now?
Oh wow, David. You should see this room. It's huge. Way too big to fit in our house, which is strange. And it looks like there's at least 7 different ways I can enter the next room. Like it's some kind of maze or something. How will we ever find Samantha up here?
Dougie? Hello? Are you in here taking a bath? Dougie? You listening to your tapes? You're right, they're pretty out there. Wait. Dougie. Are you okay? Dougie, wake up! Dougie, come on. Quit blowing smoke up my ass. Wait, what is that all over you? Is that grease? Wow, Dougie, you look like hell. You're all skin and bones. How long have you been in your tub listening to these tapes? Hey, what is this TV doing hanging out over your tub like this? Here, let me fix it for you. There, that's better. Whoa. Is that you on TV, Dougie? Wait. What maze is this? When was this filmed? Dougie? Is this the maze from that house? When were you in... Whoa! Dougie! Are you okay?
Never been better.
Are you serious? You look like crap. What's going on? Don't even think about blowing a bunch of smoke up my ass. I'm not in the mood.
Wyatt, get out of here while you still can.
What do you mean, Dougie? Come on. What do you mean?
Don't let these tapes do to you what they did to me, Wyatt. Get out of here and throw those tapes away. Otherwise, the next one you listen to could be your last.
The Unexpected Storytelling Podcast will return after a short word from our sponsors.
Do you have slow-moving trains?
Yeah, that's why I hired you, so you could look at my drains.
Hey, sorry. Could you excuse me for a moment? I'm trying to shoot a commercial.
Right now?
Yeah.
Here, in my house, you're shooting a commercial.
Well, that's what I said.
But why right now?
Because I needed a slow-moving drain sound to put into my commercial.
Well, can't you, find one online or something?
No! Quit asking me so many questions. What are you, my mother?
No, I'm not your mother.
Because you sure sound like my mother. Always badgering me with questions. Simon, did you pack a lunch for school? Simon, did you brush my cat like I asked? Simon, did you buy any more wart cream for my massive wart situation?
Wow, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
That's right, you didn't. Now get out of my house so I can shoot this commercial.
But this is my house.
Not for long.
Hello?
Hey, Terry. It's me, Simon. Yeah, it's done. Yeah, don't worry about him. I took care of it. You got my money? What? What do you mean I only get $20? I gotta buy wart cream for my mom!
We now return you to your tale here on the Unexpected Podcast.
Yes? Hello? Are you looking for me, Steve-O?
I am. Look, I don't have much time to BS. My friend Dougie is in some dire straits right now, and I need to get to the bottom of it. He said that you were the one who lived in his house before he moved in.
Dougie? Well, that name doesn't ring a bell. Are you sure?
Quit blowing smoke up my ass. You know who he is. He said you collected some tapes that a family recorded about their house. About a weird door that showed up in the ceiling.
What are you trying to pin on me? I didn't do anything to that family. They did it to themselves.
What exactly did they do to themselves? Wait, don't tell me. I just grabbed the next round of tapes from Dougie's, and I still haven't listened to them yet.
I was doing a documentary about that family. There was all sorts of news coverage about them, but they never stuck to the facts. I was going to be the one to tell the truth. But then...
Yeah? But then what? Quit holding out on me. I can't take it.
Oh, but then I gave up.
What? You just gave up?
Yeah, those tapes were getting to me. Eating away at me. Living inside of me in a way. I had to exorcise them from my life. The only way I knew how was to hide the box behind the toilet and sell the house. Well, I'm sorry I sold it to your friend. Maybe I should have burned it down instead.
Well, it's too late. He's probably dead by now, all thanks to you.
Oh, what are you gonna do now?
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do now, Steve-O. I'm gonna listen to the rest of the tapes and get to the bottom of what happened to my good buddy. Maybe I can still save him.
Well, I thought you said he was most likely dead.
Yeah, well, I was just blowing smoke up your ass. Now, I'm sorry, old man, but you've wasted enough of my time. I've got some tapes to listen to.
Godspeed, you brave son of a bitch.
All right, it's recording now. Could you repeat what you just said, Steve-O?
I said that it sounds like the person who abducted your daughter, Tamantha, is a man I knew once named Steve M.
Steve M. That's odd. Seems to me we're getting to know quite a few Steves around here.
It's a whole house of Steves, one could say. But what's he going to do to our daughter? Why would he take her?
It's likely he won't do much. He's probably only using her to lure you into his trap.
A trap? All right, who is this Steve M character? What's he want from us?
Steve M was a contractor friend of my grandfather's. He wanted my grandfather to build a giant, ornate maze inside of this house. But my grandpa told him no. It was a stupid idea and a waste of time, money, and materials, just completely nonsensical. And Grandpa was right. But it seems Steve M found a way to make it happen anyhow. And now he's taking it out on anyone who has anything to do with this house.
How will we ever find Tamantha up there? I tried to go down a few hallways and almost got lost. It was pitch black in there.
Don't worry. I've brought all the supplies we need to find your daughter. Food, water, flashlights, mustard, glow-in-the-dark tape. I even have a map of the proposed maze that Steve M. gave to my grandfather. Now let's go house hunting. All right, David, let's get you in there first.
On second thought, I've decided not to go.
What? Why not? David, your daughter's up there. Don't you want to rescue her?
I'm scared of the dark.
Scared of the dark? Why, I gotta—
David, I'm sorry, but didn't you want to record everything that happened with this door?
Yeah, but then I changed my mind.
So you're not going?
That's correct.
Well, all right. Just know that as soon as I come out of there with our daughter, we're both leaving you to go stay at my sister's upstate. We can't have a coward in our midst.
Fair enough. Here's my recorder.
All right, Fiona. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's go house hunting. Yeesh. It's just so spooky up here. I can hardly stand it.
We're going to have to if we're to save your daughter. Now look, see where I'm pointing my flashlight? It appears this is the only hallway that leads to the center of the house. That's about a mile we'll have to walk. Which is strange, I know, since this house isn't nearly that big. It seems when we come up here, it's like we're entering a whole new dimension of some sort. Fiona? Fiona, where did you go?
Tamantha! Tamantha, where are you? Yell if you can hear me! Tamantha!
Fiona, get back here. We can't be separated. This maze is too large and... Oh no, my flashlight's just gone out. I knew I should have changed the batteries. Oh no, Fiona, he got you too! Us? Who's us?
Steve A and Steve N.
Steve A and Steve N? Wait, I don't know those Steves. How many of there are you?
Maybe we'll kill you. Maybe we won't.
Maybe you'll just have to find out for yourself.
Dougie! Dougie, get your greasy ass out of that tub. I just listened to the last tape. I think I need to get into that maze.
Got a nice woods out back to explore and keep things private.
What the? Oh no, Dougie. You're dead. It looks like the television fell into that tub while you were lying in it. Dougie, how could you have let this happen? I told you not to watch TV while in the tub.
But this attic thing...
Where the heck is that voice coming from?
I don't know how to explain it. Where'd it come from? How could it just show up out of the blue? And if what
Hello?
they say is true, there's a huge...
Who's in my friend's house? Show yourself! I got a gun and I'm not afraid to use it.
It's impossible.
Boy, I sure hope they don't call my bluff. I don't even own a gun.
Now it's been 2 weeks since I've seen Fiona, Steve L, and Tamantha.
There seems to be another tape playing from inside Dougie's room. This is creepy to say the least. Maybe I should get out of here.
No.
Wait.
I'll stay here.
What's that? A door just opened from the ceiling? What if?
Maybe just some strange
that's the
dimension
door
where
from the
time
tapes?
moves slower. Days spent out here are only a minute.
What if this is the house the Tinklers lived in? The house
That's gotta be it.
of Steve's. I have to find out.
That's just gotta be it.
Time to go house hunting. Loads of doorways, all leading different directions. I think this is it. It's the maze.
Steve L, who's that with you? Where's Fiona? Where's Tamantha?
I'm afraid I have some bad news for you, David. Fiona and I, well, we got separated. Not much longer after that, she was abducted by two men, Steve A and Steve N. I tried my hardest to find them. I spent days looking for her in there. Unfortunately, my flashlight ran out of batteries within minutes, so I had to search in the dark. Eventually, I came upon this man. He was standing over the bodies of your wife and daughter with blood on his hands.
I didn't do it, Mr. Tinkler. You have to believe me.
Wait. How does he know my name?
This is going to sound bizarre, but I've been listening to all these tapes you've been recording about this weird attic door and everything going on in your house. My friend, Dougie, showed them to me. And now he's dead.
Don't listen to him, David. He's obviously crazy.
I'm not, I swear. The strangest thing of all is, well, his bedroom had an attic door to it. Just like this one. I went in there to find more answers, and I ended up in the maze. I'm not sure how I ended up here. Unless the two houses are connected somehow through different dimensions.
I don't know. This all seems completely ridiculous to me.
This house is full of Steves. 3 of them attacked me up there. It must have been Steve M, Steve A, and Steve N. They were the ones who killed your family and framed me.
Well, of course this house is filled with Steves, young man. I'm one of them.
No.
That's right. Most people call me David, but my full name is Stephen David Patricia Tinkler. I was just finishing up my monologue when you interrupted me, where I was going to admit all of this. I just mentioned a few of the reasons I moved my family here, but of course I hadn't yet gotten to the main one. I moved them here because the house has been in my family name for generations. We were going to have a long, happy, fulfilling life here, but it appears that can never happen now. And it's all your fault.
David, I mean, Steve, I never knew.
That's okay, Stephen L. I will always be indebted to you and your grandfather, Stephen D., for helping my grandfather, Steve, build this house, and for letting Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak start Apple computers in our garage. But I feel it's time to move on to the next chapter. Please take this murderous wretch out of my sight.
But where? Where should I take him?
Why, up to the attic, of course. I've got new buyers on their way to look at the house soon. I need time to nail that door shut and paint over it. Then, this house can have a fresh start.
Yes, a fresh start, indeed. All right, back to the attic with you, you diabolical monster.
No.
Well, well, well. It sure is nice to have some new friends for me to play around with. I sure hope they'll feel at home here. Who am I, you ask? I'm sorry. I thought you knew this was the house talking. That's right. I'm a talking house. And my name? Why, it's Steve, of course. That's right. This isn't just a house full of Steves. It's a house belonging to Steve. A house of Steves.
Like the stories you hear on The Unexpected? Consider sharing our show with family and friends, along with any strangers you come across. Provide a little something unexpected to someone else's day. You can find and subscribe to our show on iTunes, Google Play, or anywhere else you stream your podcasts. We're on social media, on Unexpected Show on Twitter, and The Unexpected Podcast on Facebook. You can also find out what we're up to on our website, www.theunexpectedpodcast.com. Thank you for listening. Now let's get back to our bone-chilling tale.
Well, I'd certainly hate to be the real estate agent trying to sell that particular property. After all, what would the listing say? One beautiful old house in the woods, lots of charm, and over 8,000 bedrooms, 4,000 bathrooms, and an attic filled with countless corpses? Good luck trying to sell that one. It sure gives new meaning to a money pit, as there's a literal pit in the house that will take all of your money and your life. Well, like the House of Steves, we have plenty of new stories to keep you terrified all year long. Please come back. Just make sure to take off your shoes before coming inside. After all, we'd hate for any mud to mess up the bloodstains on our carpet. Oh. Oh. No, but seriously, does anyone know how to get mud out of a carpet? It's rather costly, you know.
The Unexpected Storytelling Podcast is written, produced, and directed by Andrew Soucek and Erik Bergstrom. Each story is somehow a work of fiction, and with the exception of public figures like Tony Danza, any resemblance to persons living or dead is coincidental and unexpected.